The Power Rangers franchise, as we know it, is about to change forever. And I mean forever. Let's talk about it. Yo, what's up everybody, Este here. Welcome back to another video. I have some very detrimental, big news for the Power Rangers franchise that we'll be getting into in just a minute. Dino Fury will ultimately be the last season of Power Rangers, but Power Rangers is not getting canceled. It's very confusing, but I'll talk about it in a minute. This is just so big, and I don't know what to think about it. Everybody on Twitter is blowing up my notifications because we don't know what's going to happen next. This is a big story. 400 likes for this video, guys. This is absolutely crazy. This is big. This is big. Power Rangers is their format, their medium is going to change, and I honestly don't know how to feel with it, and probably you might not either. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, ddonfuego, Instagram, notdonfuego, and subscribe and ring the notification bell so you won't miss every single one of my featured videos. I got news, reviews, ranks, top 10s. I got everything on this channel. So don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell because this is the year. This is the E-Squad. Join the E-Squad today. Y'all know what's up. So, Illuminerdi just released an article today talking about the future of Power Rangers, specifically when it comes to Hasbro and Toei. Toei, of course, being the company that runs Super Sentai Kamen Rider and all those other tokusatsu stuff. This isn't official yet, but of course, Illuminerdi has said multiple things in the past that is true, like the existence of a Dino crossover and RPM characters crossing over to Beast Morphers, which of course, spoiler alert, is both true. They stated today that Hasbro is going to ultimately end their partnership with Toei, which means no more new Super Sentai adaptations. So for all those people on the internet that wanted so badly a ToQger adaptation, Zyuohger adaptation, Q Ranger adaptation, Lupin vs. Pot, Kira Major, I'm so sorry to inform you that that's probably not going to happen, at least in the live action sense. This could mean a lot of things, and there's obviously so much confusion in the air. Hasbro, as we know, Hasbro is of many multiple brands like Transformers and My Little Pony, and they also have Peppa Pig, and all those stuff is mostly animated, and the really only thing not animated is Power Rangers. I could be wrong though, but still. The article by Illuminerdi here states that recently production for Power Rangers moved from AllSpark to a new company that Hasbro owns called E1, and E1 hosts a lot of shows. They did The Walking Dead, and they also did shows like Peppa Pig. This could obviously mean one big thing is that we might be getting an animated Power Rangers show coming soon after Dino Fury, but we obviously don't know. The thing about when Hasbro is that when they took the franchise over from Saban, they didn't really extend all the contracts that Saban had previously had. For example, Shout Factory, as they had a contract with them to be able to release Super Sentai DVDs, but now with Hasbro, there is no more new Super Sentai DVDs at the moment, so Shout Factory has moved over to Kamen Rider stuff. The Nickelodeon contract, as we know, is going set to expire in 2021, where Dino Fury is set to be, and there's no news on whether or not that contract is going to extend either. Same thing goes with Boom Studios, the one who makes the comic series. Another big thing mentioned in this article is that Hasbro is going to push their focus in Power Rangers into becoming a movie franchise. Now, as we know, the Power Rangers 2017 movie by Lionsgate, it wasn't really the big success that they wanted, but Hasbro thinks that with Paramount Pictures, they can make a franchise just as big as Transformers, or any of those big blockbuster movies like the MCU has, or the DC Extended Universe. So this really just means a lot. Like, there's so much we can do with the show. They could obviously reboot MMPR, the thing that brings in all the money for a new animated reboot. They can have their own original animated Power Rangers show with their own new team and everything. They can also bring stories from the comic books into the real world, as in television animation. And there's just so much, especially with the movie coming up real soon by Paramount Pictures. There's so much in the air that we obviously don't know yet. A lot of people throughout the years did want their own animated Power Rangers show. I made a video talking about this a few years ago. But the thing is that we wanted an animated show for Power Rangers, but we didn't want that replacing the main show. The main bread and butter of Power Rangers is the format of adapting the Super Sentai series into their own creative and new show. Sometimes people do a direct adaptation like we saw with Samurai and Shinkenger, but other times there's shows like RPM and what they did with Goanger. But this ultimately means that there will be more creativity into bringing more original content, and Hasbro really spinning the idea of what tokusatsu really might mean for the future, at least here in America. And that's pretty much it. I have honestly no clue what's going to happen in the next few years. I'm still very excited to see the rest of Beast Morphers, and of course seeing Dino Fury next year. But who knows what might happen next, for real. We have the movie coming up also. So there's a lot to be excited about, but there's also a lot to question. Hasbro really hasn't made an official statement on anything. They really don't. We see Hasbro toys come out like the Psycho Ranger 5-pack and the Dragon Dagger is already out there in the public, and Hasbro really hasn't talked about that a lot. I want to know your opinion, guys. What do you think Power Rangers is going to do next with the franchise? I want to hear your ideas, your comments. What do you guys think? Is it over for Super Sentai Adaptations? They're ending that. They're probably going to end that Nickelodeon deal and move Power Rangers to another network, like Hasbro's own network. I think it's Discovery Family. They could also move it to Netflix or Hulu or wherever. But I'm at a loss for words, because this medium, this format of the show has been running for so long, and to see it drastically change like this, I don't know how we're going to react to that. We don't know if it's going to be a good thing or a bad thing, but all we have to do is wait. We still have a few years left. We have the second half of Beast Morphers coming up, Dino Fury, of course. We have the comics that we love watching. We have the Super Sentai DVDs, which all of them are now streaming on Tubi, the Super Sentai shows, and Kamen Rider is becoming big in the US, so we're getting a lot of Kamen Rider stuff. So there's still a lot to be excited when it comes to tokusatsu in general, but when it comes to Power Rangers, that's really up in the air. So I want to hear your comments down below. That's it for today's video. I'm Este. Have a great day, and of course, and as always, don't forget to follow me, Twitter, Dino Fuego, Instagram, Not Don Fuego. Stay awesome, everybody. The camera's all the way over there, so I kind of need to walk over there to say goodbye. So goodbye until later.